everyone, Suzi here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, I'm going to show you my team that I used to beat Gear Raid 1, Stage 22. And yeah, just to be clear, this is a showcase. It's not a guide to show you how to do it with epics or whatever it may be. Can you substitute in a lot of heroes for at least 22? Yes. But do I have the gear set to do that? No. I wanted to go in with some not OP heroes like Ingrid originally, was my plan. But my god, I could really see the difference in how, much harder it was going to be without that lovely queen at the top. So this is my showcase with an Ingrid and Anora and Ymira team, yes, but this is a showcase. It's showing you what worked for me. And there's a lot of other teams as examples that you could see where maybe people substituted in a Bizu instead of Morrigan, or Demi instead of Morrigan, or instead of using Ingrid, they used an esoteric lord with Boreas. And I saw a lot of people using Magda as a fighter, maybe instead of Ymira. So there's definitely options. It's just someone like Ingrid makes your gearing a lot easier. Everything doesn't have to be perfect per se. I did end up having to swap some gear around. So my first attempt with doing this battle was with leaving whatever the hell shit gear I had on people. Let's be blunt. It was a hot mess. I moved my gear around constantly to the point where I don't even know if there's any real good sets on people, except for like 2 or 3 people, I swear. Because sometimes I change like one piece and it's just a mess. I'm definitely due for a massive account regearing, which I've been saying, but that is such an overwhelming task in my head right now that I don't know when that's going to happen. Eventually, someday, hopefully, maybe. But we did it. We did 22. Now, 23 and 24, I think is going to be pretty much the same team, honestly. I can't really see substituting much else for my personal account. And I don't have, like, Beatrix and Demi, for example, which are great for this. I could have tried Ajax instead of Ymira, but you can't have both dragons in the team at the same time. But here, I just want to say, you go all the way down to 24. Look at what people are using for 24. Like Cyrus Morrigan, Ingrid Morrigan, Cyrus Morrigan, Ingrid Morrigan, Cyrus Morrigan, Ingrid Morrigan. I think you get the point. It's hard. So for 22, you can definitely get away with a little bit of wiggle room with some of the heroes. I could tell, I could feel it. As long as your gear is really good. It's definitely everything is a gear check at the end of the day. You have to check your gear to get good gear, right? Funny enough, but it's true. But here's one using Aeon as the Lord in Venoma, okay? So this shows you that there's definitely some potential. Also, Brokir is great to stop the boss at the very end if things get crazy. I didn't do that this time. But yeah, you can see that people are using some other samples, but at the end of the day, this is an AoE DPS showcase, a mage showcase. So of course, Ingrid and teams with like a Morrigan or a Demi are gonna be OP, the most OP. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play the run with music so you can see what I did. It's just no different. It didn't feel any different anyway than doing a normal Gear Raid 1 push. It just was harder, right? So it's not like crazy different at the end of the day. It just had higher difficulty as far as more damage needed. And so therefore maybe just better gear and better timings. So I got a little bit messy a couple times, or some people died and I had to substitute in. But that's of course why I want to showcase my team regardless of if it's too OP or not or whatever. At the end of the day, I've been playing for over 600 days, right? So we assume that, or whatever it is, but yeah, we assume by now I do have a lot of heroes, so I'm gonna use them, god damn it. All right, so let me, yeah, roll that. And then at the end of the video, I will come in and show you my gear, which is embarrassing, but it's realistic, so I'm just gonna show it.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away.
Alright, so we'll start with Ingrid because, well, she's first out of these characters that I'm going to be showcasing, right? So I do have okay gear on my Ingrid. It's not like the craziest gear in the world. You know, only 91% crit rate, that should be 100%. 300 plus crit damage, pretty typical. And you know, we try to get that attack bonus, and ideally another attack bonus with more crit damage, but my gear is pretty spread out, and it does the job in most cases, and it did here. She is fully skilled. She has 3 awakenings, which are soul stones because I saved them for her, and we have a Tear of Twilight. Now, next up I have Anora, who is in a level 16 of her special artifact. I do have 2 awakenings for Anora. She is fully skilled, and she is in a decent Soulbound Arcana set. Now, this I think was the one I stole from my Praetus, so it has crazy attack. But that's because I want to push that attack onto Labor, her summon, and that does have over 100% crit rate and almost 300% crit damage, but not quite. But that's okay for the sake of someone you want to focus a lot of attack on. So I think her build is probably one of my better ones. But you judge me all you want. I am terrible when it comes to taking the time to re-gear everybody properly. So usually it just ends up a mishmash of things I've changed around. This probably has healing effect as a main stat. See? I knew it. So let's not talk about that. So yeah, Elowen, I have 1 attack speed main and Invig on my entire account because my recommendations were way too strict and had some weird things set accidentally for required. So this is a little bit messy too, but we definitely got lots of attack, not enough. It could be a lot better. Attack speed could be a lot better. That should be a way better. But again, I'm lacking attack speed mains for my healers, so it is what it is. She is fully awakened though, which helps a lot, and I do have Golden Scarab on her. Most of these are just the builds that were on them, and I didn't adjust. So like the Ymira has Eye of Sin, the AoE damage dealer one, simple enough. No awakenings on my Ymira. He is fully skilled though, and he is in a Infernal Roar set. So this one's pretty solid. Also, decent bit of attack there, almost 20,000 as well. 100% crit rate and 259 crit damage. Not super crazy though, for sure. People are probably laughing compared to like what they have for higher stages, but it's fine. Beelzebub, I don't even know what he's wearing right now. Okay, he actually has full attack stuff. Good enough. Fully skilled. No awakenings on my Beelzebub. I really need to get those. But just a level 13 artifact for him. So he's a huge help though, but he's not like super OP. I don't have any awakenings. I don't have anything fancy. No maxed out artifacts. Vierna here is in a tier of Twilight. She has 3 awakenings, fully skilled, and I did throw her in a random Soulbound Arcana set where I was trying to avoid one that didn't have a ton of crit damage, and then I realized I actually really killed my crit damage along the way. But her attack is really solid, although I need to get that crit up as well, but it did the job for here. I'm gonna have to re-gear for sure for 23 and 24. As you saw, I just barely did that. Okay, I threw in Talon at the very end, but I realized that she was in a swapped gear set. So I threw in Talon as the bear while she was wearing Fracture set. So that did not work out. So I did try to throw her in last minute to just stall the boss, which maybe it did work for a few seconds in her tank form, but she was not in the right gear set, so that's what happened there, and she died almost instantly. Dao Chan here is in a Golden Scarab artifact. This is debatable which one is the best for sure for her, but that's what I got right now. 2 awakenings for her, fully skilled. And she is in a Wings of Grace. This is another one I don't have attack speed main stats on. I really was way too picky with all of that gear. Alright, Morrigan was my lord, although I barely used her only for a second, so I'm not too concerned with whatever random gear I had on her. I think I was trying to see if I can get a decent Cursed Cult set from what's it called? Why do I hate Cataclysm on her? But it's a bit messy. Yeah, to say the least. It's a bit messy. And I barely used her in this, so I wouldn't say that this is super impactful anyway. She does have her artifact though. So that was there. Let's see here. Who else was in this team? Was that it? Oh, that was it. Is that it? Nuh-uh. I feel like I'm missing something. Was there? No, there was no epics. Ymira? I think that's everybody. Oh boy. I didn't end up using her in this team after all. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Anora? Maybe not. No, there's no way that's... Oh, Artemis. Yes. Where is he? Oh god, what gear is he in? I do have an Awakened one Artemis and a Keen Wisdom. I probably should change that out one of these days. It's fine. And he is fully skilled. And he's in... Okay. Because he's Awaken 1, he has a lot easier to build crit rates. So he is in a damage set. But this should not be crit damage main. I definitely should go for attack main there. But again, I would be embarrassed to know where these sets have moved around. Some I stole from other people. Some were just what was on them and I tried to roll with it. So you guys probably laugh when I show my gear sometimes, but I'm just being honest. It's what I used. It's not perfect, no. But sometimes it doesn't need to be. But when you get to this stage and you want to not use someone like Ingrid, your gear is going to have to be a lot better than mine. That's for sure. But alright guys, that's my little showcase of what I was using. It's far from optimal with my gear, so hopefully that makes it slightly more relatable. By now we've had Ingrid on multiple banners, so it's very possible that a lot of people have Ingrid, of course. And either way, I'm just showing you what worked for me, so don't yell at me for using Ingrid. I have her, I'm gonna use her. But yeah, that's all for this video, guys. Hope you guys have some luck as well, and I will see you in the next one.